Hello and welcome to Keepsales. Now in this video, we are going to look at our user settings feature, and in the user settings feature, we are going to learn that this feature allows us the opportunity to affect and customize certain features to suit our needs. And again, in our user settings, we have these three categories which will be tackled in different videos. Now, the number one, that's the first, is business and transaction settings. The second is account and login settings. And then the last is what we call the compact record settings. Now, there are other features on there like the expenses management settings, there's a billing and subscription management settings, there's the restaurant mode, and there's the developer settings as well. But in this video, that's in the course of this tutorial, we will focus on the first three. That is the business transaction settings, account and login settings, and finally the compact record settings. The others which I mentioned will be tackled in other videos as well. So do well to check all those other videos out. So our first and the first thing that we are going to look at, that's the first item that we'll be looking at specifically in this video, is what we call the business and transaction settings. Now, in your business and transaction settings, you are able to make changes to the kind of currency you want to see and everything that has to do with transactions. So, let's have a look at some of the things that you can alter in your business and transaction settings. So that's your business and transaction settings over here. Okay, so to get here, you just go to the main menu, you scroll down. Okay, and then you see user settings. When you click on user settings, it brings you over here to this particular interface. Like I explained, we have the account and login settings, which is the account permissions and profile settings, and all these other things that we'll be looking at separate videos. So do well to check them out. Okay, so business and transaction settings is our focus. So let's click on business transaction. So what happens when you click is that there's a drop down. Okay, so we are going to look at the various elements that you can find under business and transaction settings. So the first is your currency settings. So obviously over here when you click on it, depending on the currency that you use in your country, whether it's the dollar, whether it's the pound, whether it's the Ghanaian cedi, whether it's the naira, whatever currency that you use, you can find it all here. Since I'm doing the video from Ghana, and this is actually a Ghanaian shop, so our currency is going to be the Ghanaian cedi. Now the next one is the printer size. Okay, now over here we have two receipt size for your printer. So you can either choose whether the printer is a 58 mm or it's an 80 mm. Okay, so you choose whichever one that you want. The moment you choose, it gives you the success message, and then you come down further. Okay, there are other advanced receipt settings that you can find over here, so you can check them all out. Okay, now whatever changes that you make over here, they are the information that would appear on your receipt. So over here there's an advanced receipt settings typically for your A4 receipts. Okay, so you can check all those out. You can add a business tagline, a thank you message, which will appear below your receipt. You can add all that. If you have terms and conditions that you want to appear on your A4 receipt, you can list them as well. Okay, so when you are done, you just click on save and then you are good to go. Now we have what we call the display VAT, which is a 3% on receipts, which is originally set to no. So if you want to display your VAT settings, you can do that. There's a VAT breakdown as well. Now there's a TIN number, and then there's this display. So if you want it to be displayed on your receipt, you can do all that, and then you save as well. Okay, so this is all for business and transaction settings. Now do check out our other videos. I'll be doing another video on the account and login settings, which is over here. So kindly do check out that video out. See you in our next video. I hope you enjoy this one. Have a wonderful time and bye bye.